Welcome. This video is over debit versus credit cards. So let's look at our number routine. You have two banks, Chase Bank and Wells Fargo Bank. They may charge a monthly fee. Imagine Chase charges a $6 monthly fee to use their banking services. Wells Fargo, on the other hand, charges a 2% of your balance monthly fee to use their services. If you have $400 in your balance, which bank charges a lesser fee? Well, let me create a percent bar. So we know Chase charges a $6 monthly fee. Wells Fargo, on the other hand, charges a 2%, which is really slightly, hardly anything, 100%. And you have $400 in your balance. What is the relationship between 100% to $400? Times 4 times 4. So they will charge an $8 fee. So who charges a lesser fee? Chase charges a lesser fee. But you know, if you had only $300 in your balance, then they are be equal. And then if your balance is less than $300, then Wells Fargo is actually cheaper. So let's look at our do now. Refer to the checking account feature shown. Caroline uses online banking and averages 40 transactions monthly. Which bank should she go to and how much would she save in 1 month? So in Abraham Bank, you can go up to 25 monthly transactions. Each additional transaction will cost you $1.25, and there's a $12 monthly fee for online banking. At Rutherford Bank, it costs $24.50 monthly fee for unlimited transaction and free online banking. So Rutherford is a one-stop shop. It's $24.50. Let's go to Abraham Bank. So the first 25 are free. So if you go to do 40 transactions, that means 15 of them will cost you. It will cost you how much? Each one will cost you $1.25. So if you multiply $1.25 times 15, 5 times 5 is 25, carry the 2, that's 10 plus 2 is 12, carry the 1, 5 plus 1 is 6. Placeholder, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1. If you add this up, move the decimal 2 places over, then you'll be paying, whoa, an $18.75 fee because you use 15 more transactions than are given. Plus, you want online banking, so you pay additional $12. So in other words, you'll be paying $30.75 to use Abraham Banking. I would go to Rutherford Bank because it is cheaper. But how much cheaper is it? $30.75 minus $24.50. 7 minus 5 is 2. Regroup. So you will save $6.25 if you go to Rutherford Bank. So you're going to be doing a quizzes. I would like to know how much you know about credit versus debit card. In this video,
the normal cards there are basically two types of cards, a debit card and a credit card. A debit card is connected to your checking or savings account. When you swipe it, you're taking money from that account to purchase the item. A credit card, however, lets you make purchases on credit. It's money you borrow from your bank or credit union and have to pay back with added interest. So not all cards are created equal. Making sense. Learning how to make your
well, thank you, Miss. So she told you the difference between a credit card and a debit card. A debit card comes from you. It comes from your checking account. Is your money. While a credit card is you're borrowing money. You're getting a loan from a company, a bank, a credit union. There are some major credit card companies such as MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Citigroup, Visa. So you're actually borrowing money from them. Will they let you borrow money for free? Oh, no way. They will charge you interest. Of course, if you pay it back on time, you don't have to pay back any interest. So that's why I highly recommend that you, when you grow up, pay your debt in time so you don't have to pay interest. If you don't pay in time, you're going to have to be charged interest. So let's separate these payment methods into the correct column, loan versus non-loan. If you have a credit card, are you taking a loan? Yes, you are. If you are if you have a gift card, are you taking a loan? No, you bought it. It's your gift card. If you have cash, is that a loan? No, that's your non-loan. If you have a debit card, are you taking a loan? No. If you pay with a cashier check, are you taking a loan? No, a check is from you. That's your money. And if you pay with a check, that is thing. So the only one that is a loan, so if you pay with a credit card, you are getting a loan. You are borrowing money from a company, a bank, or a credit union, while the rest are non-loan. So you are going to vote with your feet. Read each statement. Does it describe the characteristics of a debit card or credit card? A. Money is withdrawn directly from a checking or savings account. If you take money directly from your checking, from your account, that must be a debit card. Each purchase is a loan that is repaid later. Credit card. Consumers can purchase items now and pay for them later. Credit card. Hefty fees may be charged if you spend more than what is in the account. Actually, could be both of them, a debit and a credit. Because if you borrow extra money more than you have, and it is a debit or credit. Because I know a credit card has a limit. They will probably reject it. So you have to call them up. But I would lean more to debit, but I could see it could be credit too. They're both convenient to use. They're both convenient to use. Because they're a plastic card, you just swipe it and go. A PIN is required to make a purchase. That's a debit. When you use a debit card, you have to put in a 4-digit personal identification number, PIN code, in order to access your money. Interest may be charged, but can be avoided by paying the entire balance each month. That's a credit card. If the card is lost or stolen, report it immediately. That is both. Eric purchased a movie ticket with his card. This money will come straight out of his checking account. Oh, from his money. That's a debit. Rosa's gas pump went out as she was driving her car to work. Since she did not have enough money to cover the cost to replace the pump, she used a card that allowed her to pay later. Credit card. Mrs. Brady took her family out to eat. She handed the waitress a card to purchase the meal. This charge appeared on a bill that she paid 3 weeks late. So she borrowed money and will pay back 3 weeks. Credit card. To avoid carrying cash, Ned pays for his lunch using this card. Each time he uses this card, his checking account decreases. So is he borrowing money? No. Is he paying with his own money? Debit. Enrique needs to buy a book for his college math class that costs $140. Currently, he has $162.05 in his checking account. Should he use a credit or a debit? Well, first of all, does he have enough money to buy this book? No. So he can't not take it from his account, so it cannot be debit. He has to borrow money. He has to take a loan. That's a credit card. And so our last thing is you are going to go through this one and decide is it debit, credit, or both. Interest is charged if balance is not paid each month. That's a credit card. Consumers can purchase items now and pay them later. Credit card. Small, hard plastic card. That's both. A PIN, or personal identification number, is required. That's a debit card. Each purchase is a loan that is repaid later. Credit card. Fees may be charged. Actually, that's both. If you spend more than the balance in your account, you will pay a hefty fee. Actually, that is a debit card. Let me go back here. I think I made a mistake here. That is actually a debit card here. So let's take this one out. So this is the hefty fee may be charged you spend more than if you don't have enough money in an account. That's called, remember, it's called overdraft protection. Overdraft. You pay about $30 to $40 overdraft. Let's go back here again. If the card is lost or stolen, reporting me. That's both. Cards can be used to purchase goods or things. That's both. Money is withdrawn directly from your checking account, from your money debit card. And that is it. All right. So that is our lesson over debit versus credit card. Debit comes from your financial bank or credit union. It comes out of your money. You have to enter a PIN code in order to access your money. A credit card is a loan. If you're borrowing money from a company, a bank, or a credit union, and if you don't pay it back at the end of the month, you will be charged interest. Please pay it back on time.